settings, also known as CV mode. We start off in the normal tremolo mode, and to get to deep settings, we're going to double flip the rate toggle switch. When we do that, we'll see that the orange LED is now flashing to let us know that we're in deep settings. In deep settings, the green LED represents control voltage 1. The blue LED represents control voltage 2. I have them kind of color coordinated as CV2 is going to the count to 5, blue to blue, and CV1 is going to the Condor filter. A lot of other things have changed. The foot switches now operate CV1 and CV2. So if you want to turn it off, just give it a tap, and it taps back on. The foot switches are always in toggle mode when you're in deep settings or CV mode, and they do not exhibit any ramping. Speaking of ramping, our knobs have changed. The attack and release knobs now control the depth for CV1 and CV2, and although they share the same waveform, these depth controls are separate from that on your tremolo. So I can turn these down a little bit in order to lessen the effect on the Condor and the count to 5. Now that we're in deep settings, we can also access the blue text that's on the toggle switches. This bottom toggle switch controls what's going out of CV2. In the far left position, it's over, which we can see now it's the same as CV1. Although we'll give them some more depth so that they're visible on the LEDs. In the middle position, it's under, which is the under LFO, which I'm going to select preset 2 in order to differentiate them a little bit better. And in the right position, it's both. It's a combination of the over LFO and the under LFO. In actuality, it's a combination of the under LFO and whatever you have set to CV1, which right now is the over LFO. I'm going to flip this back to under so we can calm down a little bit. CV1 is controlled by the middle toggle switch above this, right now set to the over LFO. If I flip it to the middle, then CV1 will output an envelope. And that envelope is generated by the attack and release in tremolo mode. So you need to be in tremolo mode in order to send this envelope. Alright, changing CV1 to envelope in the middle position. We lose our signal, and that's because the low pass filter has gone to 0 on the Condor, because the envelope is at 0 if the tremolo is off. We can change the depth of CV1 output to bring that filter up with the black knob. We go back to tremolo mode. We have our depth at 0 for the over LFO. Note that we are in tremolo mode. The LED is not blinking anymore. I'm going to turn on these two, turn that up, adjust my ramping rates, because those are back to ramping now. They're not controlling the depth of the CVs anymore. When we engage the pedal, you hear the low pass filter on the Condor come up. Disengage. It goes back down at the rate of the release. So that can also be cool to invert, send to the dry wet of a delay or something. I don't know, whatever you got. So then it brings down the tremolo and the filter simultaneously. I love that. I actually do want to put it on depth. That'd be more fun. That's a good time. All right, back to deep settings. I'm gonna save all of my expression pedal stuff for the 4th video, as well as expression pedal through, which is the last option on the right, which sends a replicated version of your expression pedal out through CV-1, which is really fun, by the way. I can't wait to get to that in the 4th video. All right, let's get over here to the ramping toggles. I'm gonna start on the right. If this toggle is down, then CV-1's output is not inverted, and if this toggle is up, then CV-1's output is inverted. This can be cool because you can have an over LFO that's inverted on CV-1 and a non-inverted over LFO on CV-2. You can invert your envelope generator output, or you can invert the expression pedal through. I'm not going to demonstrate this one in order to keep it rolling. You have to flip this kind of slowly because don't forget that we enter and exit deep settings via this toggle switch. I'm still in deep settings, but if I wanted to leave, I would flip it quickly, and now I'm back into just normal mode. Back into deep settings, flip it quickly again. The middle toggle, and or. These options let you choose how your LFOs are combined in dual mode. They're based on bitwise operators, bitwise meaning ones and zeros, that use logic tables to determine their output. This is all a little too much information, so let me simplify. We have AND selected, but what the heck is it doing? It's taking the lowest of the two LFOs, and we can see that on the oscilloscope, the square wave that's coming from the under preset, it doesn't go above what the slower triangle waveform does, because when it gets up there, it chooses the lower of the two when it compares it. Switching to OR does the opposite. It takes the higher of the two LFOs when they're compared. So we can see that the square LFO does not go below the slower triangle LFO. You can also think about this as it's modulating your depth, because it's modulating the depth of the square LFO at the rate and shape of whatever is on the over LFO. And after talking about this so much, I realized I didn't really demonstrate it in dual mode on the tremolo, so please check out these smaller videos to hear more of that. Alright, the last toggle switch, active or neutral volume. So the pedal ships to you with neutral volume selected. So we'll go over that first. We'll leave deep settings, realize that it's off, and we also realize that the volume knob doesn't do anything. The volume that you're getting output of is about equal to 3 o'clock if you were to set it there. So I like to have my volume all the way up, and then when I engage the pedal, it's going to ramp from that neutral volume of about 3 o'clock to wherever your volume knob is. So if we listen to it without any depth applied, you get the smallest boost. And that little boost is kind of to counter the lossiness of a tremolo. With a tremolo taking your signal out, a little boost helps keep it present. Alright, now let's switch to active volume. We'll leave deep settings again, and we'll realize that our volume knob is always active, even though the pedal is disengaged. The main difference here is that if you have ramping active for volume and you engage the pedal, it's going to ramp from 0 instead of ramping from your neutral point, which essentially will have your signal cut out and swell up over the time of the ramping. You're kind of getting like a kill switch on both sides of the on and off. I don't use that personally. I usually just like to leave mine in neutral. If you want to change your neutral volume, you have to flip it from active to neutral. And then you have to go to 0 on the volume knob. I really made this difficult as to secure it and so you don't do it accidentally. And then wherever you leave your volume knob at, when you exit deep settings, that'll be your new neutral volume. So if I want to turn it down to there, you'll notice my volume knob is not active anymore. So I put it all the way up. I get more of a boost when I engage the pedal, which if this matters for you in your gain staging, you can use it as having like a clean boost associated with your tremolo. You could use it as a clean boost without tremolo even being on. And then it just releases back to the neutral volume instead of going back to 0. Now, saving deep settings. A little different. You have a semi-global option, and that is 1 through 4 all share the same deep settings. I did that so you kind of like don't have to think about what different things you could have saved, as there's obviously so many options. And then you get 5, 6, and 7. Each can have their own unique deep settings. So how I would organize this is on 1 through 4, have your more common deep settings, how you want your pedal to normally be operating, whether you want and or for the dual function or whatnot. And then on 5, 6, and 7, you get, more of a specialized full inclusive save. And that save is going to be paired with tremolo settings also that are saved to that preset. Now, how do you save your deep settings? All you have to do is exit. Every time you exit deep settings, they will be saved. A note on how do they change. So obviously they're sharing the same toggles and knobs that we use in tremolo mode. So like let's say that you adjust something in tremolo mode, your attack and release, and then you come into deep settings. Your depth for CV1 doesn't change until you turn the knob. Essentially, every time you enter deep settings, everything is frozen until it's moved. So like the pedal will know if you flip a toggle switch or not. And then if you do, it'll update. But if you don't do that, then it'll stay as it was. So you don't have to like worry about overwriting or changing something accidentally. Like, subscribe, send me questions, concerns, and philosophical insights, please, in the comments. Thank you.